Welcome back, DevNauts. Today is an exciting day. I am upgrading my computer.
Look at that beauty.
It's like 2 hours of us just being terrible people.
Trigger! What the heck? That's the video, guys! Midna. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Midna. Excuse me. Go on. So I will be upgrading the motherboard, and I also got a new mouse. I am upgrading to the MSI X470 Gaming Pro Carbon. I am super excited, and I really hope that this is gonna work. Well, there she is. This computer I got a little under a year ago. I was using an old laptop that my friend had given me, and I was in the middle of trying to edit a video. I ended up downloading, I believe it was a Bluetooth driver to go with some Bluetooth headphones that I had, and it killed my computer. Well, yeah, so the laptop ended up dying. I had some money saved up. I ran to Best Buy, and I ended up buying this thing. At the time, it was a pretty good deal. The graphics card is actually nice. It is a Radeon RX 580, which is a pretty good card. It's 4 gigabytes. The processor is a Ryzen 5 1600 6-core, which is really nice. I've upgraded the RAM from 1 stick of 8 gig to 2 sticks of 8 gig because I've been having some issues with audio stuttering. I've done a lot of research, and people were saying that that could possibly be the RAM. And, well, there goes our first screw. But I upgraded the RAM, and it did not fix the issue, which is unfortunate. I called CyberPower. They sent me out a brand new Intel Wi-Fi Bluetooth card, which I installed and also did not fix the issue. Oh man. I'm just now realizing what a task this is going to be. The Oculus Rift comes with a little plastic screwdriver that I've been using to push the pins on this. Oh, it's right there. I'm done. Also, don't mind the fan noise in the background. It's hot in here with these lights, so we're just going to have to make do. Let's go ahead and push that. Should be good to just pop out. So there's the graphics card. This is actually a pretty nice graphics card. I was thinking about upgrading this, but this really does not need to be upgraded right now. Here's the Intel Wi-Fi Bluetooth chip that they sent me. So I actually have 2 of these now because clearly that's not my issue with the stuttering. But yeah, so my stuttering issue started happening like a month or 2 ago. It just started happening randomly. Anytime I was listening to anything with my Bluetooth headset, whether that was Netflix, YouTube, just random videos on my hard drive, like it didn't matter what it was. And with there's the CORSAIR Vengeance RGB, freaking love this stuff. With the headset, even when I plug it into, say, my phone, or I connect it to my phone, I don't get any stuttering issues whatsoever. So something's going on with the headset and the computer. I don't know what it is. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know. There's a SATA. I also installed oh my gosh, what? This SATA cable is broken. That's not good. So that is broken right there. The SATA cable, where the little L bracket goes in, you can kind of see it, but it's totally broken off the side here. So I'm gonna have to. I don't think it affected performance at all, but I'm gonna have to toss that and get a new one. Come on. There you go. Oh man. That was quite stuck on there. Oh, it's still nice and soft though, so that's good. My thermal grease. Yeah, this is the shitty, this is the shitty little CPU cooler that I have. I'm working on upgrading that as well, but I figured for now I'm not doing overclocking. I'm not doing anything too crazy with it. My temperatures don't get too high. They stay pretty good. So that'll probably be one of the next things that I upgrade though. I'm looking at getting some sort of RGB, either water cooling or air cooling. They have I think it's like a CORSAIR RGB addressable, that I think would be nice. But it was like 80 bucks, so. Alright, well we got that off. I've done bits and pieces before with computers, but I've never done a full computer. So completely tearing this down and building it up again is pretty nerve-wracking. I didn't really think about this until today when I actually received the motherboard, but normally your computer case comes with things like standoffs. This case does have an additional standoff in this corner back here for what I'm guessing is a full-size board, but it doesn't have one right here. So I don't know, we're literally just winging this. Like, I don't even know if this is gonna work yet, but we're trying it. There's only one way to find out, right? Thank goodness. Oh dear, that was fine. We're good. We're good. We're totally good. Nothing happened. I totally didn't just drop the screwdriver on the motherboard. Oh, it's free. It's free. Oh. It's free. Oh gosh. So there it is. Hey, 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 hey. And of course she goes immediately inside. So there it is. This is a MSI B350M bazooka. I mean, not a terrible board. It's VR ready. Like, it's not bad, but it's just not very good. Anyway, oh boy. I should have thought about this a little bit better. Do not want to kill this board just in case something happens. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This has 9 standoffs, which I think is normal for a computer. Or for a motherboard, I think most motherboards have 9 standoffs. So it came with an extra one, which should be good for us and the new motherboard. So this new motherboard is significantly heavier than this guy. It's probably twice the weight, I want to say. Look at the freaking heat sinks. All of this. Oh, that is a gorgeous board though. Look at that thing. MSI Gaming Pro Carbon Edition. I've probably installed one other CPU in my life. I've maybe like swapped a couple parts. Oh boy. Wow, look at that. Please don't drop this. That looks gorgeous. So, that one has a triangle. This one also has a triangle right there. Oh boy. I'm shaking. That looks good. I think we've done it. I think we've done it, guys. There's no real wiggle. We've lined it up. I think the scary part's done. Oh my gosh. I think the scary part is done, guys. There's the old board. MSI B350M Bazooka. Alright. I don't have isopropyl alcohol, but I do have a napkin. Don't do anything that I do in this video, okay? Let's just start off by saying that don't follow my directions. I mean, not that this is totally bad, but generally you would use like isopropyl alcohol to get this completely nice and clean. Ain't nobody got time for that. I can't just run down to the store and buy some, so we're just doing this. That looks about right. Slide the RAM in there. Give it firm push. And you're good to go. Snap right into place. Heck yeah, sweet. Go ahead and clean the CPU cooler up a little bit. This is probably not the best way to do this, but again, I don't know what I'm doing. So let's go ahead. Where did my thermal paste go? I am prepared. I do have thermal paste around here somewhere. When I bought my RAM, I ended up buying some thermal paste. This is CORSAIR. If you didn't know, I do like some CORSAIR. TM30 performance thermal paste. I have no clue what the difference is between any sort of thermal pastes. I just like CORSAIR, so I was like, yeah, sure. Let's go ahead with our little grain, our little granule thermal paste. Whoa, that's fine. It's a little off center, but that'll work. That looks good. Not too much, not too little. Some people go crazy with it and just put a shit ton of thermal paste. You don't need it. Where's our system fan? Oh, it looks like it's right there. Oh, you can't see it because it's taken up by this heatsink. That's cool. Let's go ahead and just plop that down right there. Tighten her up, just like that. Nice. This nice ass board with this nice ass RAM and then this shitty freaking fan. So I'm pretty sure this is, I think that says CPU fan 1 right there. I don't know if you guys can really see what's going on in here since it's so dark, but pretty much I need my, here they are, trusty pliers, and I need to switch 2 of these standoffs. That one feels good, that one feels good. Let's just go ahead and check these other ones to make sure that they are fairly tight. Whew. Okay, I think we're about ready to put the motherboard back in the computer case. Back in the computer case. Whew. Wait, no. We need to change this I/O shield. Wait a second. Alright, so we do have a problem. So, oh no. So we do have 9 standoffs, but we only have 8 screws. Can I just leave one out? Can it miss one? Like, is that something? Oh, that's cool. People were talking about this, how it's padded. So the I/O shield on the X470 is actually padded. The one on the, oh wow, B350M is not. That is a big difference there. Holy cow. Will it work without all 9? I think I would then have to remove the standoff. Alright, so here's what I've got so far. This is my computer now. This is the case that I had from ages ago. There's like this weird, old ass weird garage sale motherboard in here. I don't even know what the heck this is. Dual channel DDR2 999 DIMM. Like what even is this? I don't know. But it did have some screws, which don't match the ones from my computer, but seem to work. So we're gonna go with that. They thread in properly, and they thread in all the way, so I think that will be fine. Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna stand up for this. This fan right here is too big. It's getting in the way of the housing for the I/O. I think I have a smaller fan out in the garage. For now, let's go ahead and try and put this motherboard in. Alright, looks like they're all lined up. Looks like it's in there. That kind of sucks that this is... I was worried about that too, actually. The housing for the I/O sticks out really far, and it sits right up where the fan is, so I'm going to have to do some fan mangling with that. Looks like all the screws are in. Screwed every single one of them in. That's good. Looks like the battery is about to die. Alright, so I've got it pretty much all wired up. I turned it on once, and all the lights went on, the fans went on. Seemed like a good sign. So I went ahead, plugged everything in. We're going to do the first boot test. Monitor's plugged in. Keyboard, mouse. Let's go with first boot test. Push the button. There we go. Wow, look at the freaking lights in this thing. Holy cow. Okay. Fans are going. We got a debug light. Oh, it's going through. Oh. Devices changed. CPU or memory or CMOS have been cleared. Please enter setup to configure your system. Where's my keyboard? This is good. It posted. Oh my goodness. I think this worked. We will work on doing overclocking later. That is not something that I want to get into right now. Board Explorer. Alright, let's just go ahead. I don't think I need to make any changes. Should be good. Let's see if this works. MSI, that's what I like to see. Let's go ahead and turn this one away so we can see the screens a little bit better. That's a nice, nice little colorful logo right there. It's taking a little while getting devices ready, that's fine. We got a brand new motherboard. Wow, it looks nice too. Look at this thing. Oh, look at that. All of that sweet RGB-ness. The case itself, man. Heck yeah. Super happy with that. Like I said before, I did end up upgrading the RAM. Oh yes. That is a good sign. I upgraded the RAM, and the motherboard that I had, I mean, it supported the RAM, however, I couldn't use the full potential of the RAM because the motherboard would only the motherboard was only supportive to like 2600 megahertz. This RAM is good for 3000. Definitely need to get an SSD, but so far so good, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up all of this mess because I've just got stuff freaking everywhere. There's lights, my bed is up on its side, I've got computer parts everywhere. Oh my goodness. And we're going to see how this thing looks when it's all put back together. Alright folks, and there she is, completely working just fine. Getting some drivers for the motherboard, listening to some Emmett Fenn painting grays, and oh man, I'd say she looks pretty good. This is such a dark case. Getting a really bad glare from the screen there, but this is such a dark case, so it's nice to have some lighting in there, and I think it looks pretty good. And then the new mouse that I got, I am really liking it so far. So glad that nothing happened. It went pretty smoothly, actually. Nice new motherboard. Awesome RGB case. RGB lighting on the inside. What are your thoughts on the RGB lighting? I'm really liking it. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me for this little computer update video. Something a bit different than what I've been doing. But I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys along, show you my setup. My awesome freaking setup that I got going on here. Well, kind of dark. Can't really see, but got the nice dual monitors. Got us a Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and then over here in this corner we got the Oculus Rift. This is what I use all the time to make videos for you guys. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys liked it. Check back for some more Celeste gameplay coming up next, probably. Or before this. I don't know. Magic. Breath of the Wild. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you in the next video.